All right, let me get an audio check first and foremost. I hear it on YouTube. That's good. I didn't even check Zoom yet. Um, Apparently, a little bit of technical difficulties right now. All right, now let me check audio. All right, now let me check audio.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, audio seems to be working. Got an echo from somewhere. Gosh, where could that be? That's almost like saying it's Friday night and the Pacers are playing. Yep, one fish says there's an echo. I'm aware. I'm trying to narrow it down. All right, let's see if that solves that issue. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Friday night, Friday the 13th, June 13th, 2025. Yes, the Pacers are playing. Yes, it's halftime. I did shut the door this time. So hopefully we get through the 15, 20 minutes and I don't have to worry about that. And then I can maybe go watch it afterwards. Now, do I still have, I know I have audio in Zoom. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you got audio.
I got audio on YouTube, so we are good. All right. Whew. I didn't plan on being as late as I was, but it could have went worse. Greg, we're getting your TV coming through again.
Okay.
Thank you. Interesting Friday. Couple decisions were made. I went down and spent 2 hours with my mom this afternoon. Um, she has now got a camera in her room, not from the facility. The facility has undergone major changes in that they have, which has got to be a safety violation, but they have all the doors locked except the front door. Okay. So if there's a fire, I guess you got to go out the front door. However, I observed one of the guys that lives in the assisted living portion of that building. He figured out how to open a door, walk outside to his car, and get back in the door. I don't know if he's got a key or what, but I just had to sit there and kind of chuckle about it. You know, it was kind of funny to see that. Because all the doors got big old signs on it. This store is locked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, starting. And anyway, go from there. Tony Wallow was first in chat. Greg Guy was second and says, I don't think so. Yeah, you were second. Rick was third. John says, that's all, folks. Have a good night. You too, Doug Stout. It's been a good night. The first half has been really good. It's been really competitive. Couple of interesting calls, but I think they're being fair and equitable about it, so we're good. John Williams says hello to One Fish, put Greg in the waiting room. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, gives me a like. And Sam is saying audio check is good on YouTube. Good. Long Dog made it. Sorry about last night. Bad timing. I was in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's great if you guys can be here every night. I appreciate it. I I've said this before with the homies that show up each and every night. I do appreciate that. There is a mistake in my background. I'm gonna wait till someone catches it that doesn't already know the answer, because a few people do know the answer. Hello, Darren.
Oh,
See, what time is it in England right now? It is 5 after 3 ish. Yeah, I would still be sleeping. Although I do remember the days when I would get up at really weird hours to watch someone's live stream, and I get it. I do get it. So other than that, I really don't have a lot. Had a nice rainstorm this morning that I sat. Speaking of the rainstorm this morning, I wonder how many views it's gotten. I don't think it's going to take off until Saturday or Sunday. I've noticed that with the majority of my shorts. The first day they just kind of trickle along. The third, second, third, fourth day, and they get up there. Yeah, see, the one from this morning's only got 20. The last rain short that I uploaded got 916, but it took a couple days for that to get there. So anyway, And a news flash for everybody. The dishes got done and I didn't do them. I know. Um, there was some grumbling going on while the dishes were being done, but I was not going to do them. It would have gotten to a point I'd have boxed them up and put them in the garage dirty before I would wash them. I'm just that set in my ways, and I feel they used them, they got them dirty, they should wash them. That's that. Just that. To me, it's just that obvious and that simple. But that's me. So, oh, you know what? Did I? I think I cleared chat. I'm not sure for the end of the scroll thing. We'll see at the end. Um, Found the dishes in the recycling bin. They may. They may. I mean, at 20 years old and 21 years old, you shouldn't have to be told to wash the dishes. If you use a pan, you get it dirty. Use a dish, you get it dirty. Use a fork, you get it dirty. You'll wash it. I mean, I'm sure all of us do dishes one way or the other. We either throw it in the dishwasher or we wash it by hand like I do and put it in the drainer to let it drain, to let it dry, to let it drain. Well, it does drain and then it dries. Uh, anyway, Sam says 100% agree with that. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Um, I did get a ding last night on the Twilight Zone. I knew I'd get a ding last night on the Twilight Zone. I've left it in there, and what 3 or 4 cents I get, we will split. Um, it's not a big deal. It's just not a big deal. Now, some of the other ones I haven't tested yet. I may do that over the weekend. I don't know. Anybody got anything? Oh, wait. Do we have a ghetto sighting today?
No.
Really? That's weird. I installed the new dishwasher so I don't have to do the dishes. I don't know why. I personally never use a dishwasher, and Lauren and I never use a dishwasher. Maybe for storage, but never to wash the dishes. And we could actually use it here for storage too, because this place just ain't got no storage. Ain't got no. That's good English. That's good Indiana English right there. So, ah, let me drink a water here. Anybody got anything? Anybody got any? Oh, I'm getting a phone call from Laughlin, Nevada. I don't know anybody in Laughlin, Nevada. But it oddly enough doesn't. Let me Google that number real quick. It doesn't say that it's potential spam. 702 501. I didn't want to read it out loud in case it's someone we know and give away someone. No, it's not. It's a spam number, which I kind of figured it was. Pretty set that if you're not in my contacts and or I don't know your phone number, I will not answer the phone. If it's important, you'll leave me a voicemail. And earlier tonight, I was here and I got an email and I went to call my mortgage company, but then I realized it was 618, 619. They're not open. So I got to call them Monday morning. The only reason I got to call them is because I made this month's payment and then I got an email saying they are processing this month's payment, which would indicate two payments, which under normal circumstances wouldn't really be a bad thing. But given the way things are, that's a horrible thing. So, and they better be able to prevent it from happening. I kind of wash the dishes and utensils while I'm cooking. If the only thing left is in their plate, yeah, that's pretty much. I don't know. Um, I don't recall ever washing them as I use them as I'm cooking, but I usually do them within 10, 15 minutes after dinner or breakfast or lunch or whatever. I don't like to have dirty dishes. Um, um, That's kind of interesting, Long Dog. You go from washing the dishes to a pet cemetery. Let's hopefully that's the dragon naturally speak. Something I probably could use, but if I had dragon naturally speak, can you imagine what the text would look like? They probably would put their own version of English in there.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
I don't know if that went out or not, but it played. I know not to hit the Twilight Zone, though. Kind of a slow night, which is needed. That is a good thing. And with that, I think I'm going to press the button. Well, I got started late. I guess I should stay a little bit over. I don't know.
I thought it was Saturday all day.
No, it's still Friday the 13th, and people were clearly acting like it was Friday the 13th. Oh, the coolest thing happened today in Walmart. I got my shopping. Thank you, John. John, give me an update on the game. 66-62 Indiana, and I was going up this aisle. I have no idea why I didn't need anything out of it. And there was this little lady. She probably wasn't 4 feet 9 inches tall. She's under 5 feet. I'll put it that way. And she's standing there and she's like looking up at the very top shelf. I still didn't put two and two together. I just kept going and I got closer and she points to the top shelf and then she points to me. Apparently couldn't speak. And I said, okay. And then when I reached up to get the first one, she spoke in the most perfect English I've ever heard. Could you please get me two of them? So now I'm bewildered because we went through this to, could you? I said, sure. And she said, thank you. I said, you're welcome. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. You asked live. Does anybody have anything? So I'll fill the airtime. There's my answer. Okay. I guess over 50. Yeah, but you put that in before. You put that in at 10:10. I asked that question 1 minute ago. Unless you're psychic and kind of anticipated what I was going to ask, then yeah. Nice try, Long Dog. I'll give you some points for that.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tea. Moving slow like honey bees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
So weird. I gotta get with Sam and work on that and figure out what's wrong with that. All right, everybody, thank you for being here. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, you know the deal. KStoutZoomZ00M@gmail.com. Get your credentials, get you on the panel. Come join us sometime, especially if you can't tell time. Good night, everybody.